Welcome back to Charlie's Mailbox, where I answer actual questions from actual people in my inbox. This week's question is, how can I translate instructional material for my multilingual students? And this is a timely question. We had a great presentation in pre-service this year from the CLD folks about working with multilingual students. And translating materials is an easy thing to do and can be super helpful. I'd first like to remind folks of a Charlie's Mailbox episode from last year where I introduced a Google Slides add-on. You add it into Google Slides. You open up the add-on, you choose a language, you click a button, and it makes a copy of your slides into whichever language you choose. I'm going to link to that episode up here, also in the description below, so check that out for Google Slides. In that same screencast, I talked about using the tool in Google Docs. In Google Docs, you can simply choose Translate, pick the language, and it will translate the doc as well. So those are two really handy tools. But this year I also wanted to add on how effective AI chatbots can be at this kind of a task. So here on the computer you can see I'm in Perplexity. I'm actually not logged in. I'm just here as a stranger, as it were. And I've typed in translate the first articles of the Vermont Constitution into Spanish at a 5th grade reading level. Interestingly, you'll note I didn't have to provide it the text. It went out and found the text of the Constitution. And if we take a look at the answer, I can tell you that the 3 articles have much more text than this in the full version. So you can see this has been simplified. And I have a rudimentary understanding of Spanish, and I can read this and understand it. And the point I'm trying to make here, it's not just about translating, but also about adjusting reading levels, something AI tools do really well. Earlier, I was curious about idioms, such as it's raining cats and dogs, so I asked it to translate that into Swahili. And I liked the explanation it gave, which said, this translation conveys the idea of heavy rain similar to the English idiom. So rather than directly translating cats and dogs, I was given a translation that got the idea across in the other language. So no matter what kind of materials you have, you can always go to an AI tool like Perplexity and either paste in the text or link to it and ask it to do the translation for you. I hope you found that helpful, and as always, keep those questions coming. See you next time.